of the trial. I am tired as Hell. I am so ready for this to be over with. And so tomorrow will be closing arguments. So, who all looked at the trial today? There we go. So, who all tuned in? What's up, Fountain? Who all tuned in to the trial today? So, as I was saying, it was kind of like a little shit show again today. Attorneys having temper tantrums on the defense side. So, what I do want to talk about is when the defense called up, their boy mama. When the defense called up the boy mama. Let's talk about that. Let me get some light in here. I don't know, turn on the damn light. Okay. When the defense called up the boy mama, y'all. Who saw that? Yes, this is day 7 already. This is day 7. Tomorrow is deliberations. Deliberation. I mean, that's the same thing. Deliberations, closing arguments tomorrow. But today, the defense called up Sean Gathrigh's mom. The defense called up Sean Gathrigh's mom. If y'all don't know who Sean Gathright is, it's the red tall boy who had the safe inside his mom's house with all these ARs and Glocks and rifles and all that stuff in there. The brass catcher she had in there. What's up, Cat? She had the brass catcher in there. She had ammunition in there. She had all this stuff in there. Let's talk about this. First of all, and somebody said on my post, they're like, well, it's natural for you to lie for your child. Honey, that's not natural for me. Because if your child has utilized your guns, you ex-military, has utilized your guns to shoot people in Mississippi, the bullet casings and stuff that was in your safe, in your home, in your room, is linked to 3 murders and 6 to 8 other shootings. Who finna do that? You think I'm finna do life or the death penalty about that? No. So this lady, she just got up on the stand and just lied for her son. First of all, she was soaking cardboard. She said she was soaking it for fertilizer or something for her backyard. First of all, lady, how come the cardboard that she was soaking was cardboard that the ammunition and stuff came in? Okay. She says she never knew. She don't know who Alicia Andrews is. We found that was a lie. Alicia done been in her house before. Now she say in a gathering or something like that. She said she never talked to her before. We found out that was a lie because she tried to do a 3-way call for her son and Alicia or whatever, a 3-way call so they can talk. Now, your son and Alicia don't have a relationship. Your son's friend, who he considered his brother, has a relationship. That's his baby mom. So why are you trying to set up a 3-way call for your son and Alicia, somebody who you don't know? And so she tried to lie about that until those text messages show otherwise. Okay. Also, they asked her, had she looked at the trial? She said no. That turned out to be a lie as well. She not only looked at the trial, she was giving her son insight and things about the trial. But she stated in the beginning that she had not looked at the trial. She had not talked to her son about the trial. And that was a lie. I mean, this lady was purging herself on the stand up on the oath that she know how serious it is because she's ex-military. She know about that. She's not a dumb lady or whatever, but she is trying to save her son. I do not know why the defense team had her to even go up there as a witness because she just self-incriminated herself and her son. Because what were you calling on three-way about with your son and Alicia Andrews? She stated that she felt sorry for her because nobody was in the courtroom with her. Okay, so my thing, if nobody was in the courtroom with her, she still got parents. They just don't want to be there. They don't want to be in the media. She talked to her parents, but what does the three-way call have to do with her not having nobody there with her? Ladies, a lie. They asked her what guns was missing, and she acted like she didn't know what guns was missing. But she knows she had this many rifles, this many AR, this and that and that and this. But when they showed her pictures of these guns and rifles, she couldn't identify them as being hers. She knew they were hers. She also stated that no one else had a key or a code to her safe. We found out that that was a lie. They showed text messages where her and her son corresponded via text messages about going in the safe. He had to go and get $120. It was only $120 in there, and he went in the safe and got it. So that was a lie. What are y'all opinions on that? Who watched that part of the case today? Come on and tune in. Let me know. I'm gonna go ahead and read some of these messages. Some of these comments. She was lying the whole time getting smart. She was lying the whole time getting smart. Not only that, she was trying to overtalk. She was trying to overtalk the prosecutor at that. And you know when you're trying to overtalk somebody and stuff like that, you're lying. So yeah, she definitely lying. She need life. She don't act like she have any remorse. She don't have any remorse at all. And this is what I don't understand. I'm glad the judge got on that red lady yesterday. The light-skinned lady who's sitting by Alicia. She keeps showing her stuff and the girl keep on laughing and playing like it's a joke. They're not taking it serious because there's nothing funny and there's nothing a joke about it. Nothing at all is a joke about it. Nothing about it is funny. So, and the judge has seen this and the judge addressed that on yesterday as to why you've been disrespectful this whole time while you've been in this courtroom, making faces and things of that sort of whatever. They're not taking it serious. I don't know where these attorneys came from, but maybe this will teach them a lesson how to act accordingly inside of a courtroom that's so serious or whatever. So I'm glad the judge addressed that yesterday because the girl is not taking it serious. She keeps laughing, giggling, and busting out laughing. I'm trying to figure out what's funny. I ain't heard no joke yet. Yeah, she had like 9 to 10 guns. So I'm like, why this lady got all these goddamn guns? I think she was getting them for her son. That's what I think because why do you have all these guns? Like, she got like so many guns. Okay, baby girl, at this rate, this trial is going. I almost feel like Thanksgiving dinner is on the table. It's so many people going to catch a trial. Boy, she lied so much, yes. And I don't think she know how serious it is for them to come pick her back up for lying. No, it's not. I'm not lying for my kid. I'm teaching them not to lie. So no way I'm a mother for. But my thing is, Charles was on trial. Charles was guilty of was jury rapping. Charles knew not to call me for no foolishness. You already know. Don't tell me no foolishness. Don't call him about no foolishness. Don't none of that. I ain't getting no gun for you, which I ain't had to get no gun from him anyway because he has his own gun license. He got his own stuff. So, but I ain't even my kid ain't finna put me in no predicament like that anyway, baby, because I'm not finna be put in the chicken wing. Her and Granny need to go too. You know, I don't give a fuck, mama. Yes, and her mom, the grandma in Polk County, and her, they definitely is some big liars. Yeah, but she said she need the cardboard for her garden. But it mighty funny. The cardboard was ammunition cardboard. That was crazy. I was watching the comments while I was in there on YouTube. They were telling her to clean up. She definitely need to clean up. That her place was filthy. They forgot they are going to be charged with other people that was injured in the case. Exactly. So they not only not thinking about the murder of my son, but it was others also shot as well. Thank you, Marlon. I pray I get that justice. I don't need no mistrial or nothing tomorrow. I need guilty. Unanimously. She definitely lied on the stand so many times. And I don't know why the defense team brought that cell phone man by it. Then that was a whole hour wasted because it didn't prove anything. Yes, I seen the barcode she left up there. I mean, that's just like, that's crazy. Michelle Isaac. Boss lady, did you report that damn lawyer in for playing that song and trying to be smart? I didn't have to. They already seen that. The state is aware. Everybody is aware of that. Everybody have already saw that. They seen it. And she definitely did provide them with the codes to the safe to get the guns. Terry Davis, I already know you say you're alive for your kids also. That's you, baby, because I'm not going to be facing life because my child went out and took my guns and went and shot 3 people in Mississippi and then came to Jacksonville and killed 3 people and also shot 6 other people. And one of the people that he ended up shooting and getting and was killed was a teenager. So no, I'm not gonna lie on for my kid for something like that. That's dumb as fuck. Honestly, that's dumb as hell. I would never lie for my child for nothing like that because at the end of the day, the truth is gonna come out just like it came out today. And prayerfully, I hope that they put her in the chicken wing and grant her charges that she wants so bad because she gave the safe to her son to get those kids. And what if that was one of your kids that got killed? Those 3 in Mississippi and those 8 and 9 here in Jacksonville. What if that was one of your kids? That's crazy. Your thinking is like fucked up to me. Like, but that's just my opinion. I'm not gonna lie for something like that. Lying, saying, oh, my child missed school because they were sick, but they really weren't sick because I just didn't want to take them to school. Oh, but lying in a murder case with multiple bodies on the guns that belong to you. Lying on the guns that belong to you that had been in multiple shootings. Oh, okay. Have fun. And then try to talk over the attorneys and the judge. Yes, she did. They need to lock her up. Everything they asked her, they already knew. Yeah, that's the thing about it is everything they asked her, every question they asked her, they already knew the answer to it. They just wanted to see what she gonna lie, and she did. And once they caught her in a lie, they presented the evidence. She on there acting like she writing, drawing stick figures. I don't know what she writing over there. It's crazy. I don't know what she writing. Perjury to the first degree. And my thing is they need to make an example out of her. They should have made an example. Y'all should have saw how she walked up out of there. With them high heels on. So. And she's not taking it serious at all. That girl ain't taking it serious. She don't got damn brewery in the world. Not damn brewery in the world. So y'all, tomorrow is day 8. Court will be starting at 8:30. Court be starting at 8:30. They're gonna be reading off the charges, and they're gonna be they giving them 2 hours apiece to do their closing arguments and things of that sort. And they got to read the instructions to the jury. So tomorrow will be the last day. Thank God. Thank God. I'm tired. I am tired. And I'm in a nice little place. I can't even go enjoy it because I'm tired. Tired. Too tired. Can't even go out there and enjoy the stuff with all them people over there. Because I'm tired. Gonna go get me something to eat. I want me some crabs. I got to go find some crabs. I want some crabs real bad. As said, I didn't have to let the judge know about that. They already know that. Y'all don't know these people. If them people found out about everything else, y'all don't think they seen that? Y'all don't think people done told them that, the media and everybody else? They have people work for them that be on these social media sites. They already are aware of that. About the attorneys playing that song in the background. They already know. They had all the proof to the questions before they even asked her. Set her up and she failed miserably. Yes, she did. I don't know what cardboard do for the garden. They said it do something, but look at the type of cardboard she had. The cardboard that she had was from the ammunition, from the bullets. So I don't know what she was thinking about, baby. I don't know. I have no idea. I'm gonna come back and read these comments later. I'm gonna go get me something to eat. Ashley, you done came on here too late. Exactly. I'm gonna read this right here. Barry Boss Tanner. A lot of y'all need to start looking in these little girls' phones. They playing roles in these murders nowadays. They different. And it is. We just had a case, there was about 3 years ago, where the young man got killed and the girl played like she wanted him and called him to set him up to get killed. So, you know, these young ladies are playing a very dangerous game because they think they're in love and they're in lust. Knowing these guys gonna go on to the next quick, fast, in a hurry. So we need to instill in our young girls to know that's not what you do. You do not put yourself on the line at risk for somebody else who you're only 20-something years old. You're gonna meet a whole bunch of them. You're gonna meet a whole bunch of them dudes. So y'all, I'm finna go. Y'all can ask questions in the comments. Put y'all comments on here and I'll be back to address them. I'm finna get ready to go get me some.